I noticed first by checking it on financial markets, and then I saw, okay, one can predict a little bit into the future, equity prices, and then that was then really the idea that, okay, I don't want to do only physics in the future, but also other things, and then I founded my first company in 2002 with 2 students who were just finishing at that time. And at that time we almost had no money, so we got a bit state money for, and we had the allowance to use the university infrastructure for 1 year, but that was not really much. I also had first contacts at that time with venture capitalists, and this was such a damaging and bad experience that I said, no, never, we will try it like this. And we started then really, if you want, as a project company, and we had to live from the project money that comes in. Of course, that no strong growth was possible with that tactics. But what I knew was that we had something great, something that others do not have, and so a great algorithm. We then found that there are lots of use cases. Now we only had to find them and to make money with that. That actually went fine. So we survived for some years, for many years, until the first client, that was Otto, called me at home and wanted to buy the company. But up to then, it was not a large financial success. That's for sure.
You said it was obviously a nightmare of experience talking to venture capitalists.
Yes.
So what was it actually? So what made you think that this is not your way?
Okay. Look, I was a scientist and I knew what is right and what is wrong and what is good and what is not good. And of course, this is a completely different world where it's really about money and at that time real power. So one guy really let me wait for no reason. We found out later, 20 minutes in his forum. When we came in, I couldn't believe it. He had a cigar in his mouth and the feet on his desk, and really showing me what he is a great guy and I'm a little small idiot. And so, and from that point, I thought, okay, that's not what I want. We tried ourselves without that sort of money. So later this changed, but you will ask.
Okay, did you try it ever again? Or was just that the first and last experience?
That for sure, that one was a person. I had several contacts and nothing of, look, one thing was that they simply didn't understand what's the value in the algorithm that we developed. And it was too complex mathematics, and at that time also it was not yet so popular and hype as now. So also there were also public investors like the city of Karlsruhe. They simply didn't understand what I wanted. So it didn't match. It was simply that it didn't match.
Okay.
So one really has first to prove that. So to have a theoretical view of that is not enough. You have to have really a proof that that you can earn money with that. Otherwise, it's very difficult. But of course, I also had to learn much. I was a professor, so completely scientific and academia, and these are two different worlds. And I made a complete transition to the other world over time. But for sure, that's not something that went from yesterday to tomorrow.
I'm just switching the laptop a little bit. We have 3 VCs today here as well. I'm sure you might have the time to respond to that at the end, why you might not talk with a cigar in your mouth with startups. It might be different. Thanks for sharing that experience, Michael. Just asking, when you won your first client, how did you do that?
Okay, so first client, for the first years I was really the only sales guy. And what I did is that I really went to promising people. And of course, I found it fun. I was a professor, so that helps already, right? And credibility. So at least people listen to me. So our first large client was actually DM Drogeriemarkt, largest German drugstore chain. And the good thing is that at that time, the founder of that company was professor for entrepreneurship in Karlsruhe. So I just knocked at his door and told him, look, I'm also a professor here. I invented something and I think it's very valuable. You can do very nice things with it, also for your business. And then because he's also an entrepreneur, he had the guts to say, okay, we try it. Right? And that was that was that's the first large contract. And for them, we actually made predictions on how much turnover they will do for every day, 1 year into the future, in every of their stores, and every single of their stores, and they do their human resources planning on the basis of that. Still, this runs since 2003 or so. And yeah, so it was essentially that. Also at Otto, they used then also personal networks. So a guy I still knew from my own studies who was working there. He heard about our company, and he knew that Otto also had prediction tasks, decision tasks, and they were just testing big software vendors, and through that contact we were allowed, as a by far smallest company, to compete against the others, and that competition we won by far. That was certainly a good thing. But at the beginning, of course, that was not much money. We had to always convince. We had to do free trials and so on, and that was very hard. So there were I think at least 4 times we had really trouble to survive the next month. I think that's normal, unfortunately. Then the good thing was that then one of the C-levels of Otto is Germany's largest distance retailer, now mainly internet, at that time still also catalog, was calling me at home and saying, look, we want to buy your company. And that was certainly something good, but at that time I did not want it, but I proposed them to build a joint venture, a 50-50 joint venture, and that is the company that is now known as Blue Yonder. Right? So in that sense, our first real money coming in was a corporate investor, if you want. It was Otto, but we made the contract like this, and later we had also to fight a bit about it, that we are not only a division of Otto, because we still wanted to grow and make it valuable, and at that time it was not valuable enough. There were not enough proofs. But we did lots of things, and also good things, but people were not really ripe at that time to spend large amounts of money for that. So in that sense, so the first big investment was 2008, when we exchanged knowledge. So we gave in the IP, and Otto gave in actually money, and also some people who have experience in sales and so on, but not so much in tech. And so that was also only half good. But that for sure was then a completely different thing. Then we had lots of press and so on, and we became known. 2011, I then I engaged a new CEO. That was something very important, because he was a guy who already made 2-3 companies before us, from garage to several or 8-digit valuations. So that was of course another thing. And he then, with him as a CEO, then we grew